Hello and welcome to the video tutorial on HyperV Backup using NovaStor DataCenter software. In order to get started, we will have to have a GUR pool already defined. We'll create a backup job as well as cover all the options involved in that job, and here we go. So we'll get started here, and the first thing we'll need to do is verify that GUR pool is in place here in the disk pool status area. Just verify that you do have a GUR pool in place like this. Next thing, we're going to go to Backup Jobs, and from here right click in the empty space, do New, and then Virtual Machine, and then Hyper-V, and we'll give it a job name. Go ahead and fill in the job name that you'd like to have, and in our case we'll call it my Hyper-V Backup. And for the node management, we'll pull down and select our Hyper-V server. It's going to be app server in this case, and we're going to click the button here that allows us to select the virtual machines to back up. So by default it'll have all VMs. You can also click custom VMs here, and this is our list of Hyper-V VMs on this application server. So we're going to pick file server in this case, and you also have an option here, backup host component, that will allow you to back up the configuration settings for Hyper-V and include that in your backup. It's going to be a second item inside the backup along with the VM snapshot of the file server, so that you could restore from a major disaster in that case, to restore the Hyper-V host, Hyper-V settings themselves. If you want to include that in your job, you click that box there. Click OK, and then back on the job screen, you see we have the one VM to back up, and we're going to cover the backup schemes. So those are the types of backups that you can run for Hyper-V. We have full and we have incremental. And you do have to have a full backup in place before you can use incremental. And so it'll be two separate jobs if you did want to do an incremental. One is a full, and you have to complete that first, and then you can make an incremental job. Once you're done there, you can click Target Schedule and pick the disk pool target where our target storage location is. In our case, it's going to be a GUR pool, and that's going to be the GUR-1 on our command server. In your case, that's going to be different, but we also have choices to go to a single tape pool or a regular disk pool. If you go to a regular disk pool, you won't have granular item restore capability, and that's what the GUR pool stands for, is granular item restore. So then you will go ahead and pick your schedule, and these are predefined schedules you'd have created beforehand. You can also create a new one there. We're going to create one on the daily, scheduled as a daily backup. You have some other options here for max duration time for the backup and the delay time. Once you're done, click OK. You see that job just got created as Hyper-V Backup, so you can right click on it and then do a connectivity test. Connectivity test will test the connection between the client, the backup server, and the storage target. In our case, it's all green, and that's good. Means all the connections are good. Click Close, and then right click again on the job and then do a Start. And once you click Start, you'll see the job name. Click OK, and then we're ready to monitor it here on the top left. The job is preparing to start here, investigating the Hyper-V, and it's going to go ahead and start the data transfer in a second. You'll see various items like a date and time that it started and the transfer there. It just completed, and this completes the video.